is I'm gonna go in with some NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in the color Mahogany, just to prime my lids a little bit. And this seems really nice. This is a nice concealer. I'm liking this so far. I'm just gonna blend that Can't Stop Won't Stop out all over the eye. Gonna take this Makeup Revolution translucent setting powder. Again, this entire look is going to be drugstore or even beauty supply store. Like, I think I'm probably gonna use lashes from the beauty supply store, but anyway. I'm gonna start to just push this into the eye so that I can get a very seamless look, and my this translucent is pretty decent. It does not give me a lot of flashback. I love it. So the two palettes I'm gonna use today are gonna be the Morphe 35V, the Masquerade Mini by Juvias Place. Let's go ahead and start working with the browns. And I think the browns I'm gonna work with are gonna be the ones from Juvias Place. And the first brown that I'm gonna go in with is gonna be called Burkina. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and start to work Burkina all over the top of my brow bone area. It's a very subtle brown. You can barely even see it. It's really not that much color to Burkina, but it's gonna serve as a nice transition for this look. And I'm gonna deepen it slightly in here, in that socket area. Let's try Ada. Ada's a bit more like brick color. I'm just gonna start to strike that up at the top. Ooh, Ada's really pretty. Strike that up at the top. I love mixing in like brick colors with it gives a nice like glam to any eyeshadow look, in my opinion. I really like that. So we're just gonna be using some of Ada and cleaning that same brush off, and I'm just going to be blending Ada. The next color I think I'm gonna take is called Fulani. And I'm gonna start to deepen this area and bring it through right in here. Brown. And I'm gonna tap that, tap a little bit of Fulani into this area just to give it a nice gradient when I go in with the blue. And now I'm gonna set Juvia's palette to the side for just a second, and we're gonna use a Morphe palette. Or I go in with any blue. I'm gonna use something that was recommended to me on a Facebook group. Shout out to y'all, the Melanin Beauties Facebook group. This is Makeup Revolution Makeup Cut Crease Canvas Full Coverage Eyeshadow Base, and it is white. And so now I'm just going to try this out and start to put it onto my lid. And the next color of choice is gonna be Morphe's Hit It Off. Morphe's Hit It Off, cleaning off that other brush that I had with the brown. And I'm gonna start to work this, ooh, very nice. I'm gonna start to work this upwards and use this almost as like a transition too. this color, because it's gonna help me transition the blue that's gonna be all over into that really nice brown colors that we've already put on. Because yes, I want it to be kind of smoky faded. And I'm gonna deepen that just a little bit in this area and start to work it up above. I'm really liking that actually. Gonna kind of bring it down some into that area right there. Maybe taking Rendezvous and packing it into the lid with just a small brush. And I'm gonna try this before I spray it. I'm not gonna spray it first, I'm just gonna try it out first. And I'm gonna start to pack that all over. Okay, yeah. Pack it into the lid. Because I want it to be fairly pigmented. So yeah, and I'm gonna say hats off to the white base because that seems to be doing a pretty good job. I can really see it. It's showing up very blue on camera. It's showing up more blue on camera than it is in person right now. So we're just gonna continue to pack it in. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is go onto the top of this with that same blue to kind of fade it. Like I said, I didn't want to cut crease necessarily. I wanted something that was gonna give me a bit of a fade. So I'm gonna go over to the top, take a clean brush, and I'm only gonna blend out with a very light hand. I'm only gonna blend out the top of that right here. I'm not gonna be touching the lid that we packed in. What I am gonna do is take some of Room for Two with that same fluffy brush that I was using to blend with. I'm gonna take some of Rendezvous off though, and take just a dab into Room for Two on that Morphe palette and start to see what it looks like to work it up into the crease area ever so slightly. And I'm gonna go back into Juvia's place and take a look at the other blue I was considering, which was Dahlia. And I'm gonna tap that right into the center of the lid. And it just gives it a bit more of a bright, it just gives it it makes it a little more bright. But it's still very pigmented. Both of these palettes are wonderfully paying off for me. Maybelline EyeStudio is what I'm gonna be using in Blackest Black. Maybelline EyeStudio in Blackest Black. Going to take that and just, I don't want this to be very smoky at nighttime. This is more of a daytime blue. So what I'm gonna end up doing is probably just dragging this along my lash line just to make sure that when I do apply my lashes, they blend in really well. As you can see, just gonna take it down here and all over. Because again, those are the colors that I put up top and I like the sameness. This has been a long time, I feel like a long time trend in the YouTube world where girls do this and it's beautiful. I don't know who came up with it, but thank you. Because it looks really good. That's gonna take some Rendezvous and start to pack it along the lower lash line. Going in with some of Rendezvous, and I'm gonna take it all the way over so you get that nice color gradient so it looks very good. I'm gonna tap that little black book color off because, woo, it's black. Like, take your time. Do not ruin your look with messing around with that black. But I'm just gonna kind of pop it here. You see how it's making it a little bit different? So again, on the other side, I'm gonna pop that there, that black color, just to define it just a little more. Since we're using blue, the browns aren't gonna define blue. Okay, I'm just going to be tight lining on the outer portion of my eye. Oh yeah, and for my eyebrows, I'm gonna keep them natural. I like my eyebrows to be somewhat natural. You know, I do my mascara on my eyebrows because I like that little trick, that little hack. And I'm gonna show it to you. Make them nice and dark here. Maybe I might change my mind later, but as for right now, I just like to do it this way or with a shadow. One of the two things. And give, yes, my eyebrow a little bit of a fade. There you have it. Line my lips with NYX Espresso. I'm just gonna do a line though. I'm not gonna fill it in. But I am loving blue right now for the summertime. Let's try out 5401, which is kind of, I don't know, it's a matte lip cream. So this is gonna look kind of like a, I don't know, it's kind of purpley. Kind of like a plum, like a mauve plum color. Ooh. So this is Black Radiance 5401. I messed it up. I thought it was Milani and it's not. Oh, that is just divine with this blue eye. This lip color. This is, again, Black Radiance 5401 with NYX Espresso Lip Liner. So I'm gonna just start to see what it looks like, if it needs a lip liner. And for me, it does. Oh, you know, these kind of smell like Jordana. It smells very sweet. That's a very sweet smelling lipstick. Going back in again with that NYX Espresso color. Okay, so it's a nice nude with a lip liner. By itself, I'm gonna give it a no, but with the lip liner, actually very nice. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this. Very bright, fun, colorful summertime drugstore look. I came up with this. And yeah, Jenny Jenkins did do something very similar in a recent video with the blue eyes and the nude lips, so I thought that I would give it a shot. And I did use some of the same colors and things like that that I saw on her, and I thought they were beautiful. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing more from me, make sure you subscribe, comment, and like this video, and I will see you later. Bye.